Hi everyone, my name is Camila and I'm a master's student at the University of Exeter. Welcome to my presentation / critical reflection on educational application about Miro visual collaborative platform for online education, which I personally use for creating lessons and presentation to my students and myself. In the upcoming minutes, I will speak about the origin of Miro and its newly established connection with the education field. We will examine Miro features, possibilities, and limitations from academic perspective. Moreover, we will have an opportunity to analyze the implementation of market theories and instruments in the learning process at Miro. I'll briefly state tools and devices for teachers and students, as well as pros and cons for them on a real example of the created board for online education. So what is Miro and what is its connection with education? Miro was launched in 2011 as a real-time board to communicate with clients on design matters by Andrei Kushit. Today, it's one of the largest visual collaborative platforms that provides synchronous and asynchronous communication and enable to customize user workplace with the help of 250 pre-built templates. It's accessible from any device, desktop, laptop, or smartphone. Using Miro tools, users can create, co-create, share the content, and collaborate with each other regardless of location or time zone. Users that require a simple whiteboard from Brainstorm, or those who want to expand the possibilities of the tool, get more sophisticated features by using additional add-ons. One of these add-ons is to embed Miro board in a Google Drive, Trello, Jira, Slack, and Zoom. This is how users can use their boards and interact during video conferences, meetings, and even off-task discussions simultaneously. Miro allows up to 3 boards with a free account and puts strict limitation on the usage of tools overall. With paid plans, any user of Miro gets unlimited access to the whole world of features and instruments of Miro. However, paid strategies are more expensive than other visual platform products. During the pandemic in June 2021, the Miro for Education plan was presented. Educators and students can access a premium account features with education plan. To sign up for education plan, students and educators must provide their academic email addresses and fill out short form to verify their eligibility. Educators receive a live access to Miro features, whereas students 2-year access. The tricky thing about such a jackpot for educators is that a user might be concerned about a long list of privacy and data collection issues while using Miro. However, students and educators from over 5,000 universities and schools use Miro, including world-famous University of Harvard, Massachusetts University of Technology, and Imperial College London. The education plan includes a team features and costs around $8 per month. From financial point of view, teachers and students may save up to $100 per year. So subscribers get access to unlimited boards, templates, and classroom management tools. However, there is a need to be on-site video call features, email support, and the limitation of Teams. Although the education section is pretty new, it is fast growing and already includes a wide range of Miro's education resources, such as webinars, tutorials, case studies, and forum for teachers. Miro is a visual collaborative platform. The term collaboration is literally at the core of this platform. However, it is my job to prove it's genuine collaborative and if it's collaborative enough for efficient learning. I have chosen several theories and concepts I would like to discuss with Miro through them. According to Osipovskaya, collaborative learning is a learning strategy when students take part in group activities centered on issue solving, while design collaboration, according to Metz, also mainly focus on maintaining a collective action, aiming to resolve open-ended problems, but has an industrial origin. So it builds up a relationship between employee, project manager, and employer. Having different backgrounds, it includes the same actors, and aim as a classical concept of collaborative learning. Originating in a market discourse, the theory, together with cooperative learning, explains the work of Miro. The reason is that Miro, as we understood from the first slide, is a complex nature platform aiming at different fields with a strong marketization orientation, but intensely focused on resolving these client issues and goals. In our case, these clients are students and teachers. Let's take a look at this following table. The table is filled with Miro features, tools, and opportunities based on the demands of discussed theories. Blue points are the ones that are directly connected with a learning theory only. In contrast, red points originated in a business field but are also used by teachers and students while working on Miro. Three factors are highlighted in the table as Miro's limitations: interface, affordance and pricing, and performance management. They will be critically discussed in another part, critical reflection. Now we'll focus on discussion of learning features or blue points with the help of online learning theory. Online collaborative learning theory proposed by Linda Harasim in 2012 focuses on the facilities of the internet to provide learning environments that foster collaboration and knowledge building. So, this is our e-class setting represented by a whiteboard. On the left side, we find classroom tools both teachers and students use during a learning process. To coordinate, students and teacher may use a pointer or arrow or click on her profile picture and all students will be gathered around her. Students may answer with text boxes, pens, and stickers in different shapes and forms. In the right up corner are classroom management instruments such as timer, voting, estimation, personal notes, reaction, and a function to raise a hand. For group settings, a teacher may use a frame to divide a big whiteboard into small sections and to create breakout room for discussion and chattings. So if we're coming back to discuss an online collaborative learning theory, there are three phases of knowledge construction that students and teachers must pass. The first stage is idea generating. This is an example of a reading club lesson. Initially, students choose a book from different genres to read and discuss it afterwards. They're achieving it by voting and coming to a conclusion using stickers, moving their pointers with the names of them. The teacher has a multi-phase role during this process. Here, for example, the teacher takes a part of facilitator. In the middle, there is another stage, idea organizing, where students leave their notes after reading the books and remarks in different colors, so the teacher can differentiate each student. Teachers here take a role of a reader and commenter. And last one is intellectual convergence, aka synthesis, where peer-to-peer collaboration reaches its peak and students in a gaming format decide to which book will win the battle in the nomination Best Book. The teacher here takes the role of advisor and assessor. So the presence of a high level of interaction and extensive range of activities and engagement, both for teacher and students, can be seen through this simple example. So coming to the last point of online collaborative theory about knowledge building, we might argue that that is the most critical part of any lesson. So can Miro help us to pass this stage successfully? I will base my argument on the results of a research made by Cuban in 2001. The finding indicates that learners remember more what they say, up to 70%, what they say and do, up to 90%, and what they hear and see, up to 50%. Moreover, there is a solid body of evidence that integrating online visualization services for online group activities stimulates students' learning performance and increase cross-cultural collaborative communication and students' engagement. Considering all that is said, the whiteboard of Miro are a suitable place for knowledge building as well. That is the end of my e-blog with the resources that have been used during the creation of the presentation. Overall, I did my best to introduce you, dear viewer, to Miro's central concept and background, the emergence of education plan in Miro. We have also discussed Miro features and opportunities through several theories and ideas that can benefit us, teachers and learners during online education. The example with the Miro board provided us with a brief introduction to tools and instruments that both teachers and students can benefit from. Thank you very much.